That's an edit right there. We know that's cut. Okay, so we're introducing Richard and Colton laughing because that's an edit. You guys missed out on something absolutely horrible. Another Thirsty Thursday.
There's a whole lot of BS happening right there.
Yeah, you missed out on about 55 seconds of us counting down.
What are
We needed to get it right.
What are we doing here? What is this
Thirsty
called?
Thursdays.
Oh.
Have you seen it before?
Well, I don't know if I find time in the day, but I feel like there's too many more important things to be doing.
Yeah. This is priority number one, I think. With that, we will introduce Colton Stapley.
Hi, I'm Colton. I'm in charge of the Saskatchewan Hip Hop Group on Facebook. I'm also communications for the North Battleford Division of Battle Act Global.
And one for the crowd.
There's a crowd here. There's
This
a
is
studio
filmed in front
audience.
of a live studio audience.
Yeah. Where is this?
It's a pretty big studio audience this night.
Cheers to a Thirsty Thursday. This is week number
7.
yes.
Numbers are hard.
Boy,
I was gonna say 27.
that
Maybe,
is
well.
flat.
If you want to keep you off that long, I guess.
Yes.
Don't judge me.
So with that, we will watch R2K try and light this. This will be good. Oh, he almost burnt an eyelid. So we're gonna start with the Thursday taste test. I think we call this the hashtag triple T. I don't know if that's gonna go anywhere. Thursday taste test. We'll try something different here. It's not beer.
Wait.
We're gonna do really what?
Hashtag R2K still has eyebrows.
Yes.
Whoa.
Half an eyebrow.
Time for a cheap plug.
This isn't. Oh, hey. This is our half
Digital
cake.
Keys DJs. Wear this now for your Christmas party.
Our 1K, yeah. So we're gonna do a Thursday taste test, and this is something. It's Irish cream. Something like that. There it is.
I'm down with that.
So this is from Ireland. It's Carolans is what it's called.
It ain't from the Caribbean.
No, very smooth. So we'll just pour a
What
little
are you
bit.
trying to say? Caribbeans aren't smooth? Because I have to say they got an awfully smooth strut.
Yes, but they don't have something called Irish cream.
Oh, that sounds sexual. We will get to our guest. Colton knows this. He's over here.
Yes. Have you had this before?
I've never had this before.
You've never had
actually.
Carolines.
No.
Oh, he's got the bottle right there. What are you talking?
So we got right there. If you want to check it out, right there. I don't know.
Buy this product.
Ooh, buy the product. Ooh, I don't even know if they have
Cheap
a
plug.
cheap plug. But I don't even know if they have a Facebook page or Instagram, because that's what I did with the other ones. I just take them in
They
and
keep
try.
it real though.
Why
It's
not?
Carolines.
They don't need a Facebook page. That's how good they are.
Sounds
Oh,
good to be.
So good.
So to the success of all and everything in between.
We'll try. And
More
with
cheers,
that,
more beers.
another secondary, and we'll get into some stories right now.
Oh, I'm wearing it all over my face.
That's hot.
That's the
Out
studio
there.
audience.
So, right after Spliff, have your drink. Join us for Thirsty Thursdays with Mr. Colton Stapley. Mr. Colton Stapley.
We've
Let's
never
get
met
into the storytelling because this is where Mr. R2K gets a little more vibrant.
There you go.
How did we meet?
How did we?
What is your first
say?
recollection? Oh, wow.
Oh,
Your first
that's-
recollection of
That's
myself.
been a while. I don't even know how to. I don't even know
I'm
what my
interested
first
to hear this
recollection
because I
is.
don't.
Probably in the playground of some type. I'm gonna guess. We've known each other for a couple of days now, so playground seems like an appropriate place. Like we met. Met you when we were about like what 10, probably somewhere there.
Yeah, that's about shortly after I moved here.
Yeah, it seemed about right.
I recall more than anything how this guy would wear nothing but like the thinnest sweater on like a -30 day. And the buses would always park in front of the elementary school, and the high school kids would have to walk over. And like I was a town kid, I'm walking, he's a town kid, he's walking. And I'm like, why is that kid wearing the thinnest sweater ever?
Because to be fair, cold is just a made-up feeling.
He's cold as ice, this guy. That's
But you literally live 2 blocks from the school.
Well, that part too.
That's the 15-year-old pothead Richard come to the conclusion. I'm like, you know why Colton is never cold? Because he's cold as ice.
Yeah,
But,
this is where it's at. Ice in my veins.
There you go.
so high school days, you had the car.
I had a Daytona. It was,
The boys in the bright white sports car.
yes.
That's Colton driving around.
It had
Whoa.
4 cylinders and 94 horsepower, so, you know, it was a
Do you
sports
recall
car.
the time when Colin like died?
I recall
Do you
the time
recall
a lot
that?
of my friends like died, but
You like
I
pulled the
recall
car
that.
over. There's few people pulled over in the bright white sports car. And they died in a snowbank for a few hours.
we let Colin walk around. He was okay. Just
We were all
wandered
pretty.
around in some pretty frigid temperatures in the middle of nowhere, but, you know, he didn't really die. He's still alive. We got that going for us.
Yeah, well, he's alive and living.
Shout out.
Shout out to Colin, who isn't dead.
Please comment below, Colin, if you are alive. Let us know.
Yeah.
We also hope he's still alive. You know, we haven't talked to him in
Yeah.
a couple days, so
Core
he
sound.
might not be alive at this point, but
Cheap
he
plug
was
the core
then.
sound.
Okay, so
anyway.
we're past high school now,
Yeah.
and we're now in Saskatoon.
Where I lived
What
in Richard's
happens?
basement for a significant period of time, actually.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's another.
No matter where I go, as much as I didn't want to be this man's friend, he was always right there.
I found him, no matter what. Moved into the basement. You know, it's called squatting. It's a thing. People do it these days.
And the weird part is like Jensen Pretorius seemed to squat better than you. Because I seen him more than I seen you, and you lived in my basement for like years.
Yeah.
But everywhere I went, I go for a cigarette. Jensen's coming and going from your place. Hey there, Jensen, you're watching me.
Comment below, Jensen, if you are watching this video. If you're still
Share and like.
Again, if you're still alive, please comment.
comment.
No, okay, so moving on from that. Yeah, Colton lived with me for many a year. We did the Saskatoon thing. He paved the way. He's one of the first. You know, Josh never did leave, but Colton was one of the first that I can recall that moved back here. Set a trend. We're all back in the knife. You know,
Cut knife.
Cut knife.
And with that, what made you join the whole battle axe? There we go. That's the third topic. Let's go with that.
I joined Battle Axe because I moved home and wanted to make a difference, and there was really not much going on at that point. I thought about joining some other groups around town, but frankly, I wasn't 85 plus, so
No.
I didn't really fit in.
What the nice part is, like, you say 85 plus, nobody's gonna watch this video of all the albums.
No, like, to be fair, none of them will be here to judge me, but
I have to tip my hat to you, my man. You contribute a big part of it. This guy's seen me through my hardest times, my best of times, my most amateur rapping in front of shows, claiming to be a rapper times. So I embraced it, and he's been down the street just supporting the cause ever since. And if it wasn't for Colton, if it wasn't for Battle Axe, I wouldn't have decided to take on doing the music art that I once always loved and was a hobby, and it will maintain being a hobby forever. I love that you guys love my stuff. I love the fact that you're sharing all that, but like,
I guess you buy some ad
Technically-
space if you want.
Technically,
like,
he hasn't put anything out yet.
one of these days we'll get around to it.
And so with Battle Axe, you were used to making phone calls to other people, right? So you're not
Yes.
afraid to make those contacts.
Oh, for sure not. Like that's.
Who was your first like big contact that you remember being like, okay, now I got their phone number. That's cool.
It was probably
Good
people
question.
like Pat and
Holy
Com.
shit.
It would have been minor people like
Pat,
Pat
Tom,
or
woo.
There you go.
Trying
Brothers
to-
Grimm again, right?
Brothers
Shut
Grimm,
up.
for sure. But trying to hit up bigger artists, like I got contact information for artists like Classified and stuff like that for, you know, trying to book future shows and trying to make things happen.
Someday we'll bring the maritime to the provinces.
We will get.
I believe, I hope, I dream. A man
We'll get
can dream.
classified to sign the door.
don't ask what your town can do for you, but what you can do for your town.
So I've classified if you're watching, comment below, let us know you're alive, and also come to the studio and sign the
Sign the door, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Also,
with
Graham,
that-
I'm just watching the. Oh, damn it! I'm watching the clock. It's not a question of why or how; it's when.
There you go.
These days.
And also on top of that, let's say now what's your most upcoming show? Let's try and do that.
I've got
Without
a
telling too much.
show coming up in the fall. It's a fairly big name battle axe artist. He's local, I'll say. Great guy.
He's not Asian.
Great artist. Definitely is an R2K.
No. As much as I tried to sell that, no.
He'll be there.
I will open.
R2K will be there as an opener, but
Do not get me wrong. I like to hear myself speak, and I will be on that
he loves to
microphone.
hear
for
himself
sure.
speak.
And digital keys.
Yep, I'll try and be the
Will
DJ.
be-
I will be the DJ. I will
Yeah.
for that one.
Robert is the man.
But for sure, my next show, well, to be fair, my next show might be a rock show for, just throw a curveball to everybody else.
That'd be
but
sweet. No, much love to the other
But
guys.
my next hip hop show will definitely be a more local artist that's battle axe, and
We're trying over here, kind of.
it's a little harder to sell a show when you only got 1 million people in your province instead of a million or 5 million people in your
When
city.
you can
But
wave to the person in Regina, you can see them from there. That's
we're doing our best.
Hi, Dotsky. Much respect to your determination, man. I wish I had that drive in front of me.
Oh, okay. Great. Another
I
plug.
got kids, man.
We have some good plugs. These aren't cheap plugs. Colton, anybody that you can think of on the Sask Hip Hop page that you could recommend, because we're going to put links below.
Shout out to YGB, which is Young Greek Boy.
Young Greek Boy. We'll put it right there.
Fantastic 15-year-old kid who's been rapping for 3 months. I think he's where it's at. Shout out to Known Prophets.
Known Prophet.
Yeah.
Okay, so Known Prophet right there too.
Shout out to Cquel.
Sequel. There he is.
Shout out to
Yo,
K the
sequel, my
Aquanaut.
boy.
Probably the best rapper from the province. Maybe next to R2K. He's not bad. He's average, I guess.
Yeah. He's not Asian.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't try very hard.
Also, do not be afraid to hit up his Facebook page, right? Sask Hip Hop Group. Link in the description. The logo's right there as
What
well.
about Luke Skies? I got a lot of respect
Oh,
for
Luke's
that
guys,
guy.
Mactates, fucking fantastic.
Mactates.
Those
Yeah.
guys,
Shout out to
great.
you boys. Much respect.
You want to hear a good hip hop song? Freak Show. Luke's guys, Mactates, fantastic. Shout outs to Rayne Drop.
Rayne.
Fantastic. Probably best beat maker from the province there is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, he's won awards. It's
Oh,
literally-
What's going on, Rain? You're going
Rain,
to North
hey,
Battlefield.
Rain,
You're going to
comment
Saskatoon.
below,
You ain't
Rain.
coming out to the knife, man. Come
Rain, comment below if
They
he's still
don't get
alive.
better than him.
Yeah.
And then you gotta come to the studio and sign the door.
Rain, comment and shout out. Come
Yeah,
on now.
For
Don't-
sure. That's what we need, right?
Love
we need
it,
more
man.
subscribers.
Oh,
Oh, for
Colton.
sure.
well, just tell us
Please.
what you want to hear.
Please subscribe to the channel. I personally have 3 YouTube accounts that have subscribed. But, like, try your best to subscribe so they can actually do some shit.
So just saying, we got about 3 YouTube accounts.
They have at least 3 subscribers at this point. We're doing good.
The other 55 are just bots. Comment below. Tell R2K to start rapping instead of start doing this whole Thirsty Thursday.
Oh,
That'll
Make sure you
motivate him.
tell them you want some
I-
leather hats. That's where it's at.
I can't believe it.
2 buck rate checks, so remember
I
that.
have 2 poppers.
Oh,
Yes.
Next time, if you want tickets to be the live studio audience,
Yeah.
please get a hold of us. We will
I mean,
sell you those
how's
tickets.
everybody out there
for-
liking the show?
Like, we'll pay you money to just we'll give you money to come here in the studio audience.
And so with that, I mean, we did the plug it while you chug it, so we don't have to plug anything.
Yeah, no,
really.
no need to plug it.
So
Let's just
chug it. Let's just chug it. Here, just wait. I gotta finish mine.
Oh. Okay, well, here's the Carolans, here's the Battle Axe Global, here's to Colton for joining us tonight, and here's to you for clicking and viewing.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Comment
today.
below if you are alive.